auspicious occasion, we are profoundly honored to welcome our esteemed guests of honor from JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization, to the Amity University campus. Your presence today not only elevates this gathering, but beautifully reflects the spirit of innovation, synergy, and enduring friendship that defines our cross border alliance. We extend our warmest traditional welcome to you all. It is our privilege to host at Amity University in Uttar Pradesh. हाँ, नहीं हाँ
हाँ ये रिपीट हो रहा है इसको हटाना है
this नहीं but we are saying ना Noriko Shoguru सा
नहीं
और
नहीं
इन
नहीं
सबको
क्योंकि आशीर्वाद सर ने ये वाला डाला था तो फिर ये सब कुछ बोलना पड़ेगा
हाँ.
ठीक है ओके
It is our privilege to host at Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, the distinguished delegation of the Japan External Trade Organization, JETRO, led by Mr. Norihiko Ishiguro-san.
But हमारा adding a vibrancy, we are profoundly honored to welcome our esteemed guests.
Either we change the wordings because यहाँ पे उनका नाम mention और उनका वो mention हो रहा है ना.
चल ठीक है फिर
University has been ranked among the top 3% universities globally by QS and Times Higher Education, the world's leading university ranking organizations. It has also been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for the past 10 years. Amity has also set a new standard of academic excellence in India by becoming Asia's only not-for-profit university to be awarded US regional accreditation as well as accreditation by the UK's Quality for Higher Education.
You can say it in English. Hello. 皆さん、こんにちは。今日の特別なイベントへ来てくださってありがとうございます。今日のイベントは、インドと日本の深いつながりを祝うする機会です。今日は私たちの中に、JETRO の理事長、典彦石黒様、執行副社長、秋子奥村様と日本の著名な代表団がいらっしゃいます。皆様に心から感謝を申し上げます。
Namaste and Konnichiwa. Good morning and a very warm welcome to everyone gathered here today. Today marks a momentous chapter in the shared history of two great nations. As the Prime Ministers of India and Japan engage in historic bilateral discussions in New Delhi, the resonance of this powerful partnership reaches the very heart of our institution today. The bonds between India and Japan are deeply rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and a vision of collaborative progress. Adding a magnificent vibrancy to this auspicious occasion, we are profoundly honored to welcome our esteemed guests of honor from JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization, to the Amity University campus. Your presence today not only elevates this gathering, but beautifully reflects the spirit of innovation, synergy, and enduring friendship that defines our cross border alliance. We extend our warmest traditional welcome to you all. It is our privilege to host at Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, the distinguished delegation of the Japan External Trade Organization, JETRO, led by Mr. Norihiko Ishiguro-san, Chairman and CEO of JETRO, together with Ms. Akiko Okumura-san, Executive Vice President and the esteemed members of the JETRO delegation. I extend a warm welcome to our respected Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Professor Dr. Balwant
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसार परमा जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदा
これからアミティ大学ウッタルプラデーシュの副学長バルヴィンダー・シュクラ博士からのスピーチをお聞きします。
It is with great respect that we now invite Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla Ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, to grace us with her presence and deliver the welcome address.
Most respected Honorable Founder President Sir, Honorable Chancellor, our esteemed guest, Mr. Narihiko Ishiguro, the Chairman and CEO of JETRO, Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President JETRO, Mr. Daisaku Yakuta, Chief Director General JETRO India, distinguished guests from JETRO, our President STF Dr. Salvamurthy, Additional Provisee Dr. Tandon, all my colleagues, and very dear students. It is indeed my privilege to welcome our honorable guests from JETRO to Amity University. Today we celebrate a partnership which is built on trust, innovation, and shared progress, the India-Japan relationship. This is such a coincidence, rather I would say it is the Mr. Narihiko Ishiguro who felicitated, who brought the Honorable Prime Minister of Japan to India. And therefore this visit is of Honorable Chairman and CEO of JETRO is at Amity University. And this engagement with Japan reflects the Founder President, Dr. Ashok Chauhan's vision building Amity as a global institution where research, innovation, and international collaboration shape nation building. And the youth, under the dynamic leadership of our dynamic Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, Amity continue to expand its global footprint and deepen strategic collaborations with Japan, creating new opportunity for Amity students and faculty in education, research, and industry. Amity has a very comprehensive engagement with Japan, and which is growing, and thanks to JETRO, where the JETRO has also played a very important role. Japan is part of our curriculum. Japanese language is part of our curriculum with 15 plus students have cleared the JLPT N4 and N5 yearly. MOU with Sekisho Corporation, Japan was signed in 2023, and when the Japan desk was also established, which serves as a dedicated hub for the language, culture, and industry connect and the students' progression in the Japanese companies. Amity hosts the Japanese job fairs, the placements with the alumni working across, whether it's the Ibaraki or the Hokkaido or the Okinawa prefectures, and we are looking forward that some more prefectures will be part and parcel of our partnerships to giving the more engaged, broader engagement for our students and faculty. The MIT researchers are collaborating with the scientists at Japan. More than 300 research publications with the Japanese authors are already there of our faculty. And the oldest relationship which we have and which we really enjoy is since 2018 when the Sakura Science Exchange Program started from the Applied Sciences and domain with the Applied Sciences Institution, the later on the nanotechnology also have been going for the exchange program. And also I remember in 2010 when we organized the second conference of engineering and technology, we had the scientists from Japan who participated, and year on year we are having those scientists coming from the various companies to participate in our engineering conferences. And also our students are having the good exposure in the Japanese companies, universities. About 5 students who spent their final year at Hiroshima University from October 2020. And then also 6 students have completed the immersion program there in December 2025 till the June, and they will be now joining the academic session starting from the 13th of September. And all this which has been happening, JETRO has been a very important partner with us, and which has facilitated visits from Japan's embedded system companies, MLIT Japan, and AI firms at Global AI Summit 2026. A shining example of this is when the JETRO organized the Talent for Japan Student Context 2025, and where 2 MIT students, Mr. Bomatna Ravant Reddy and Mr. Sanava Modak, were among the 11 national winners at JETRO's Talent for Japan 2025. And this contest was very, very tough, more than 5,000 applicants, and which was sponsored by the Japan visit in January 2026. So we are extremely thankful, and the chairman, your presence here today at campus with your team makes historical moment for the part of the other universities to realize the vision of our honorable founder president. And we have taken the initiative that we are not only working the traditional program, but we are having the advanced technologies, working on the offering the program whether it's semiconductors or the quantum computing, or whether it is the green hydrogen, all the space science, many areas. The vision of our honorable founder president: how do we lead and contribute to the Viksit Bharat and make the India the top economy by 2047. So therefore the JETRO will also play very, very important role building this nation in partnership. So once again I extend a very warm welcome, and I'm sure that today's visit will set the new initiatives for times to come. And we will show the small clip of Amity universities, as the time is not much. So what Amity University is, will show the small clip. Thank you.
Amity University has been ranked among the top 3% universities globally by QS Times Higher Education, the world's leading university ranking organizations. It has also been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for the past 10 years. Amity has also set a new standard of academic excellence in India by becoming Asia's only not-for-profit university to be awarded US Regional Accreditation, as well as accreditation by the UK's Quality Assurance Agency for Higher Education. The university is part of the not-for-profit Amity Education Group, established more than 2 decades ago. Today, it is home to over 175,000 brilliant students pursuing over 400 programs in 60 diverse disciplines across 11 universities and 28 schools. Amity Group's vision of building a global knowledge network has led to establishing 16 international campuses in London, Singapore, Dubai, New York, San Francisco, Amsterdam, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Tashkent, Mauritius, Nairobi, and South Africa. Amity's strong focus on research and innovation has led to the filing of more than 2,100 patents. Amity is also engaged in conducting more than 500 high-end government-funded as well as international research projects, including those funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, United States Agency of International Development, and the Leverhulme Trust UK. In the field of management, the university has developed more than 4,200 case studies in recent years that have been bought in 106 countries by over 2,600 leading institutions and organizations. These research-focused initiatives have led to Amity being listed as one of the top universities in India by Atal Ranking of Institutions on Innovation Achievements, Ministry of HRD, Government of India. Recently, the Indian Intellectual Property Office of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, has conferred the National Intellectual Property Award 2020 on Amity for being the top Indian academic institution for patents and commercialization. Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates in a survey conducted among 11,000 employers worldwide by Times Higher Education UK. It is a testimony to Amity's excellent placement record, wherein over 11,000 students have secured placements in 900 organizations in 2021. The pursuit of excellence across diverse disciplines has also resulted in Amity being ranked 22nd in the country by the prestigious National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, Government of India. The university has also pioneered the concept of industry-led institutions, where leading organizations such as multinational conglomerate Tata, the UK's Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, and CII have set up institutions in partnership with Amity on campus. Attracting some of the most brilliant students, Amity has instituted India's largest private scholarship programs, benefiting over 25,000 students. These students are blazing a trail of success, having filed over 800 patents, published more than 6,500 Scopus-indexed research papers. For these students, Amity's curricula and pedagogy lay great emphasis on industry interactions. In fact, Amity has facilitated students' interaction with over 50 global gurus and Nobel laureates, besides 1,500 corporate leaders. Further, Amity's unique initiatives to nurture professionals for the global stage include Study Abroad Program, 3-Continent Program, and the Global Study Program at leading universities in USA, UK, Dubai, Singapore, and Australia. Amity has also awarded over 2,000 PhD fellowships to brilliant researchers to carry out path-breaking research in thrust areas that will impact the development of the country. The award-winning Innovation Incubator on campus has nurtured more than 100 companies and attracted investments of over $40 million. The campus also has many high-end research centers, including ones set up with Nobel laureates. Amity University is dedicated to grooming future leaders to become not only competent professionals but also value-driven human beings with a deep passion for humanity, who together will change the world.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for those gracious and inspiring words.
続いて、感謝の気持ちを込めてゲストにギフトを差し上げます。私はアミティ大学のリーダーシップの皆さんをゲストにギフトを差し上げるためにこちらに招待したいです。
It is now our honor to felicitate our distinguished guests from JETRO. May we request Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am to please join us on the dais for the felicitation. We begin by felicitating Mr. Norihiko Ishiguro, Chairman and CEO of JETRO. May we request Sir to please come forward.
Just in case they have to go.
Next, we felicitate Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President of JETRO. We now felicitate Mr. Daisaku Yukita, Chief Director General of JETRO, India. We now felicitate Mr. Yuji Ando, Senior Director for Global Strategy, Southwest Asia, Planning Department, JETRO.
We can wait and then we'll name them only. And they'll come. You can say the name.
Mr. Haranobu Hara, Assistant Director for Global Strategy, Southwest Asia, Planning Department, JETRO. Mr. Hiroki Kawasaki, Senior Director, JETRO, New Delhi. Mr. Takahiro Nakao, Senior Director, JETRO, New Delhi. And Ms. Jenica Kalra, Assistant Director, JETRO, New Delhi. May we request our dignitaries to please be seated.
JETRO の理事長、典彦石黒様に迎えできて光栄です。皆さん、私と一緒に石黒理事長に心から温かく歓迎をいたしましょう。It is truly an honor to invite Mr. Norihiko Ishiguro-san, Chairman and CEO of the Japan External Trade Organization, to address this distinguished gathering. Sir has been instrumental in strengthening Indo-Japan trade and talent partnerships. Ishiguro-san, お願いします。The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Kind introduction. My name is Ishiguro. I'm a chairman and the CEO of JETRO. And so first of all, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to this university. Very warm and heartful welcome to us. And so I was so surprised. So this kind of very great welcome. And it was very surprising for me. And anyway, so let me introduce my organization. JETRO is a government affiliate organization which promote trade and industry. And so lately, Japanese economy has a problem, so-called aging society. So lately, older people increasing, and also the younger people is decreasing now. And also, maybe you know that growth rate of Japan is decreasing, not so high. And in India, so you achieved more than 8% degree, 8% year on year, so growing. And now maybe in a few days later, India will go over Japan in the volume of the GDP, and India will be a number 3 or number 4 country, and Japan will be a number 5 country. And so that's why we need foreign skilled professional, and also we need create bigger innovation system. And that's why JETRO now would like to focus on promoting Japanese innovation ecosystem to make a connectivity with the foreign ecosystem. And so that's why we have taking the example of the program which is called J-Star-X. So that means we promote Japanese startups to make a connectivity with other foreign ecosystems, such as so far mainly United States, so Silicon Valley and Texas and Boston and New York and those cities accelerator. And but lately, we have also make a connectivity with other countries, such as Singapore and ASEAN countries, and also we'd like to try to explore the opportunity to make a connectivity with the Indian ecosystem. And also, not only the Japanese businesses, but also the Japanese university have a shortage of the problem, the shortage of the students, and also the engineer, researcher, and Japanese university also would like to make a connectivity with the foreign universities. We promote, we support such kind of the effort of the Japanese universities. And also, as I said, one of the crucial, serious problem for the Japanese businesses is a shortage of the engineer and the researcher. And that's why the Japanese businesses pay close attention on the Indian foreign skilled professionals. They would like to hire the Japanese Indian students, which has a high skill in the science field to stimulate innovation of their companies. And so I think there are abundant opportunities for you to build a successful career in Japan. Today, many Japanese companies are seeking fresh ideas and international perspectives. In particular, young talent with innovative and flexible thinking is highly valued in the fields such as digital innovation and business problem solving. In this context, Indian students are highly recognized for their tremendous potential. In fact, the students' content organized by JETRO last year, two individuals were contests organized by JETRO last year. So as I introduced, two individuals were selected as top winner out of the 5,000 applicants. So some have subsequently gone on to receive project opportunities from Japanese companies. We believe that each and every one of you has a similar potential. Moreover, for those of you who are interested in Japan and are studying in Japanese language, even greater opportunity await. Your willingness to understand Japanese culture through the language is highly valued by Japanese companies. Of course, so working on a Japanese involves working in Japan involves challenges, differences in the culture and work style may at home be confusing. However, by overcoming these challenges, you will find a significant opportunity for growth and the ability to thrive on a global stage. So, U.S., as you know, lately restricted the visa for the students. And on the other hand, so Japan welcomed foreign students. And as you know, we have anime, manga, such kind of the Japanese soft power, and Japanese society is very safe and secure, and also Japanese society is a very organized society and very clean. So attractiveness of the Japan is so huge. So please interested in working for the Japanese businesses in Japan. So we are waiting for you to work in Japan. So I hope you are coming to Japan, and please show your capability in Japanese society. Thank you so much.
Domo arigato gozaimasu, Ishiguro-san, for words that will stay with all of us in this hall. Next, I would like to call upon stage Dr. W. Silvamurthy, President, ASTIF and DG, ADSI.
Konnichiwa, Namaste, welcome. Students, let's welcome our distinguished delegation with a big applause. Let's clap the best, the warmth, love and affection for our Japanese friends. On behalf of Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, the Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, and on behalf of every one of us here, we extend a very warm welcome to the very distinguished delegation from JETRO, Japan, and Mr. Ishiguro, the chairman and the CEO of JETRO, and Ms. Akiko Okumura and the whole senior faculties here, senior officials, Dr. Yukita Jamika, and all other senior directors and members of the delegation from Japan, JETRO. Let us really work together. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the wonderful address which you have given to us. And you have invited our students, our faculties, researchers to work with Japan. Japan is a country which is very close to our heart. And in fact, founder, president, and chancellor, everyone would like to expand, deepen our relationship with JETRO and with Japan. In fact, I was there just last month. I was in Japan, and I went to Sakura Science Foundation in Sakura Science Plaza, and I met Lotus Group. The Lotus, they are now going to have 1,000 scholars from India in this year over there. So they have made various schemes available today under Lotus. So India is really can harness this opportunity available in Japan, and through JETRO, JSPS, and also JST agency, that is Japan Science Technology Agency, there are many, many opportunities. So your presence, Mr. Chairman and CEO of JETRO, Mr. Ishiguro, is going to really foster a very close relationship with Japan as well as with your organization, JETRO. In fact, Honorable the Prime Minister of Japan, she was here, Ms. Sanae Takaichi, with more than 150 members from business group. So they are really looking forward to invest in India and also have a synergy coming to their country in terms of human resource. They are looking for young, energetic, talented, skilled people in Japan. So that is what they require, so which we are here. Amity with 12 universities in India, 18 campuses abroad, 28 schools, 250,000 students, 10,000 faculties, 5,000 PhD scholars. So we can really provide the young, energetic, the demographic advantage India has, Amity has, we will be able to provide to Japan through JETRO. So thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, for this very valuable, the delegation to come. In fact, he organized the 16th India-Japan Annual Summit, which was held yesterday, and where both the Prime Minister addressed the business group, and JETRO was the organization which organized the whole event, bringing the Prime Minister of Japan to India, and also organizing the 16th India-Japan Annual Summit. Japan is the 5th largest investor in India, 5th largest. For $48 billion between 2000 to 2025, that is the investment Japan has made in India. Bilateral trade last year, 2025-26, last year the bilateral trade was $27 billion. This is the relationship between Japan and India, which is growing, expanding. They are our strategic partnership. We work with them for defense, security, and also at the global level. Thank you so much for this, for your government of Japan, and also people of Japan who are very friendly to India and Indians. In fact, our relationship with JETRO started in 2015 when Mr. Doris Chonai, he visited here, Chennai, and also His Excellency Koji Omi was here in our campus. So that is the time when Amity became an institutional member of JETRO, and now we have the presence of such a delegation to further expand. In fact, they are looking for partnership in areas where Amity has got tremendous strength. Semiconductors, we have a program, we have critical minerals, pharmaceuticals, clean energy, artificial intelligence, ICT, information communication technologies. All these areas are of great relevance. Amity has got strength, human resource in these domains, as well as research and innovation. And we want to place on record our gratitudes to Japan that all the infrastructure which we have today, whether it is rail, fast rail, which we are developing between Bombay to Ahmedabad, fast, like a bullet train, we are developing now with Japan. Similarly, Suzuki, Maruti Suzuki, and I can go on naming automobiles and also the defense sector. We have a lot of collaboration. Thank you so much for the country, Japan, and also to JETRO. And I should say a few words about Chairman Mr. Ishiguno. He's a product of University of Tokyo. You know, that's the highest, topmost institution in Japan. Let's give a big clap to Mr. Chairman for this. He's a product of University of Tokyo. He has been 35 years in the public service with the government of Japan, 35 years. And he has been the Ministry of International Trade and Industry for a very long time. He has made industrial policy for Japan. All the policies to connect globally, particularly the Institute of Developing Economies. He has played a very important role to connect all the developing economies with Japan. And his current mission is startup. He wants to see that Japanese startups interacting with Indian startups. So he has made a big policy to bring young entrepreneurs, startups. So thank you, Mr. Chairman, for all your initiative which you have done in the field of innovation, industry connect, entrepreneurial development. And this is what Amity is today. Amity is a research and innovation driven university. We have executed more than 500 research projects. We have published 50,000 research papers. Our H index is 211. We have filed more than 2,920 patents. That is 2,920 patents and 500 granted and 35 technology transfers we have done. So we are promoting innovation. So JETRO, we would like to connect with them. And finally, the message, carry home messages. Amity will be able to provide the young, human, talented, skilled, knowledgeable, the successful young workforce to Japan. Because we can have dual degrees, joint degrees with your universities. In your industry, our people can go for internship. They can go for employment. So we can provide that human resource. So let us really work with our Delhi branch, which is headed by Dr. Yukita Janika. So we will work with him and with also Janika who is here. So we will work with them and find out how we foster a stronger partnership between Amity Education Group, not only with this university in Noida, but also with the whole group. We will work with you because we have so many students available. So, and we create human beings with all the knowledge, including spiritual knowledge, skills, including soft skills, good behavior, sanskars, values, resilience to face challenges in one's life. In addition, many of them are learning Japanese as well. So this is what is the workforce we can provide. Thank you so much for JETRO. Let's clap for JETRO once again, our gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for those gracious words. We now move to a presentation from the JETRO team on the Highly Skilled Foreign Talent Program, an initiative that speaks directly to the future our two institutions are building together, opening doors for our students and scholars onto the global stage. We invite Ms. Jenica Kalra, who works closely with Indian institutions to promote career opportunities in Japan, to please take the podium.
Good morning, everyone, or how they say in Japanese, konnichiwa. I am Jenica. I work at JETRO New Delhi office. Absolutely thrilled to be presenting here at Amity University. So now today, I want to talk about a country where tradition meets technology, where precision meets creativity, and where you may soon begin your professional careers. Now to organize the organization that I work at, I'd like to introduce, which is JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization. It's a government organization and we increase trade between India and Japan. We have our offices in about 56 countries, and in India, we also have our 5 offices. We are stationed in New Delhi. Now, before I move on to the next slide, I have a question to the students here to check your general knowledge about Japan. How many Japanese companies do you think are there in India market? You can take a wild guess, any number. And I want the students to be more interactive to show enthusiasm to our Japanese guest. No, don't clap right now. Just tell the number of Japanese companies. Somebody's at 50. Any other guess? 1,000. 1,000. 400. Now you add the two digits. You'll be surprised to know that around 1,400 Japanese companies have entered India market. And about 50% of them focus on manufacturing. Now moving forward, I'd like to talk about the trends of foreign workers in Japan. If you look at the graph below, you'll see the number of foreign workers in Japan is increasing. As Japan is an aging society, they need highly skilled professionals like you. And on the right hand side, you see a pie chart showing the percentage of foreign professionals by country. Now, India doesn't even appear on the pie chart as it is less than 1%. On the other hand, Nepal with a smaller population holds 8%. This shows very low awareness amongst Indians about working in Japan, which is why we are doing these activities. Now you would say that Japanese people are professionals, very hardworking. So how can Indians contribute to Japanese companies? I'll tell you how. Number one, globalization is accelerating. Organizations need people who can communicate in English and understand diverse cultures. Second, foreign professionals bring in fresh perspectives and innovative ideas. Finally, growing fields like IT, data science, AI, talent provides essential technical expertise. Now, I'd like to discuss about JETRO's activities. So now we know that around 1,400 companies are there in India. Can you name a few companies that you see in your daily life? Any brands that you know? Toyota, Yakult. The students are losing, the teachers are winning. Sony, of course. Suzuki, very important. Yes, of course. So there are companies like Suzuki, Toyota, Sony. These companies prefer talent that understands India and hire professionals directly to their Japan offices. Now, my next question would be, why should you choose Japan? Can anyone answer that question? I have my top 5 reasons. If you have any more reasons, feel free to add. Now, my first top reason would be strong economy. So, Japan is world's third largest economy, stable and global. Second reason, a lot of people go to Japan for this. This is tech innovation. From robotics to gaming to their washlets and even vending machines. You don't just learn technology, you live inside it. Third, very important in today's time, job security. Japanese companies value long-term careers. They train you, support you, retain you. There is no hire and fire culture in Japan. You see news in newspapers, multinational companies firing people over emails. This does not happen in Japan. Number 4, public transport. Bullet trains, spotless metros with zero delays. Japan transport makes daily life smooth and stress-free. Safety, one of the safest countries in the world. Has anyone ever traveled to Japan? Where to, ma'am? Okay, Tokyo. Any other cities? Student, has anyone ever traveled to Japan? Okay. So I'll tell you, it is one of the safest countries in the world. You can walk alone in the midnight without worrying about anything. Even if you drop your wallet in the middle of the street, you will still find it there. And last, of course, in Japan, you don't just get a job, you get stability, innovation, comfort, and peace of mind. Now, some interesting workforce facts about Japan. If you want to work in a Japanese company, this is important. In Japanese companies, teamwork isn't just encouraged, it is essential. And 80% of the employees get bonuses. I'm talking about real money, not son papadi on Diwali. Yeah. And it is common for employees to change roles every 3 years. This system helps you build a broad skill set. Now, my next question would be, to work in Japan, do you need to be a perfect Japanese speaker? I get this question a lot. My answer is no. But understanding about Japanese phrases, basic Japanese phrases, polite communication, and business manners can give you a huge advantage. Basically, Japanese companies value respect, humility, be very humble about your achievements. Punctuality, very important. Being on time is not being on time. Reach 5 minutes early. Today we reached 30 minutes early. This is punctuality and hierarchy. Now, next, I'd like to talk about JETRO services. This is a very important platform. I'll pause for 5 minutes. I would encourage the students to scan the QR code or take pictures. This is very, very helpful. Okay, so this is Open for Professionals, one of the largest portals dedicated to international talent. Here, you will find job listings, company details, career paths in Japan, events, job fairs, all information in one place. This is your first step if you want to explore Japan journey. So encourage you to utilize this platform. Now, we also organize online job fairs 3 times in 1 year, 2 in Japanese, 1 in English. This is online, so you can connect with Japanese companies directly through your mobiles or your laptops. For next upcoming information, we will share with the university and encourage the students to participate. We also organize networking events between Japanese companies and international students living in Japan. We also organize webinars to create awareness about job opportunities in Japan. These sessions we discuss career paths in Japanese companies. We also host a panel of Indian professionals currently working in Japan. They talk about daily life struggles, interview tips, food options, etc. For next session, we will share the information, request you to please participate. We also collaborate with universities to introduce them to Japanese companies to encourage internships, joint research, direct hiring. Now, the next initiative I would like to talk about is the directory, which we started last year. This university has about 75 universities from India, which have essentially any active ties with Japan, and happy to announce that Amity is part of this university. And based on this directory, we held a Talent for Japan contest wherein we gathered problem statements from Japanese companies, shared with the universities, and received 5,000 student entries presenting solutions. After a lot of screening, we selected 11 winners. And last year, we took these winners to Japan. Here is a photo of them. And I'm excited and very honored to announce that 2 of the winners are from Amity University, Noida. And in fact, we have one of the winners here today who will be presenting later. Now, before I move on to the next slide, there is another question, and I hope this time we can be more interactive. In order to work in a Japanese company, what do you think is important? Teachers can also answer. Language, very important. Skills, what kind of skills? Soft skills, culture, very important. So like you said, culture, language is very important. Now the continuous question would be, what is the best way to learn about Japanese language and culture? Go to Japan, easiest way. Before going to Japan, is there any other shortcut to learn about Japanese language or culture? That's my favorite teacher, anime, she said. Any other answers from the students? Yes, you're very right. So Japanese content is one of the ways where you can learn about Japanese culture and language, anime, music, movies, etc. Now, any students who are anime fans in the house? Can you raise your hands? Ma'am also. Okay, so I would like to ask if there are any favorite animes that you have, favorite titles. Goku is a character, of course. Animes? Favorite animes? Any favorite famous titles? One Piece. I also like. I like Zoro. Death Note. Oh, that's scary. Okay. So now let's talk about something that you all love. Anime, movies, music, etc. Now you'd be happy to know that India is the fourth largest anime watching country in the world. Now because anime is becoming so popular in India, increasingly we're also seeing a lot of pop culture events being organized in India. For example, this is Comic Con. This year, this was held at 11 different locations. This is from New Delhi. 45,000 people attended. Anyone has ever attended any Comic-Con event here? Ma'am, teachers are more enthusiastic here. I like that spirit. Okay. So next trend is the Japanese style manga. Has anyone read any manga ever? Ma'am has, of course. So as anime is becoming very popular, a lot of students are reading mangas. The next trend that I would like to talk about is the cosplay culture in India. It's becoming very popular. A lot of young people dress actively as their favorite characters. Now, this is another event which is organized in Delhi. So anyone who wants to understand more about Japanese culture should attend this event. It's called Mela Mela Anime Japan. This year, it will be organized in October, 3rd and 4th October. So please go and attend. It's a very vibrant event wherein artists from Japan come and participate. Now, this is another trend that I would like to talk about. A lot of Japanese movies are being released in India. A very popular director, Makoto Shinkai. Anyone has ever heard about Makoto Shinkai? You have, okay. So he came to India because there was a fan signature campaign that was initiated wherein 60,000 signatures were collected and his movie Weathering with You was released. And last year there was a movie called Demon Slayer which was a very, very big hit on box office, and even Shin-chan which was released was very popular. This year Doraemon is releasing on 2nd October, so please go and watch it. Now this is another trend that I would like to talk about. A lot of collaborations are happening between Japanese companies and Indian companies. For example, this is a very popular character. If you have seen, Hello Kitty collaborated with a popular Indian designer and they did fashion shows together. Another collaboration is between Pokemon and Indian rappers and IPL team. So a lot is happening between the two nations in this industry as well. Now this is my favorite topic. Japan's entertainment universe. Now, why Japan's content ecosystem stands out? Because in Japan, content isn't just content, it is a lifestyle. Content is embedded in daily life. From trains to temple, content isn't just consumed, it is lived, collected, and worshipped. Now, in this slide, you will see anime characters on trains, manhole covers, street signboards, hospitals, and even shrines. There is a true story I would like to share that I traveled to Japan last year and I went to a temple, shrine. So in India, when you go to a temple, you get prasad. What do you get in prasad? Laddu, barfi, right? In Japan, when I went to the temple and I bought prasad, can you imagine what I got? I got Doraemon shaped cakes. So this is the kind of penetration of Japanese content in daily life. Now the next is idol culture. There are groups which are very, very popular, and idol birthdays can fill entire cafes. And also the otaku economy is massive in Japan. So there are events that attract 7 lakh people every year. If you ever get to travel to Tokyo, which is the capital, there is a place called Akihabara, which is one of my favorite spots. I would recommend this place to everyone. It's almost like a living museum of anime, good shops, maid cafes. This is me enjoying at a maid cafe. I should not be showing this picture in front of my boss, but it's okay now. So if you ever get to travel, you should visit such places. And next is, of course, the idol culture. Do you recognize this idol on the right side? Top, the blue hair. Okay, so I'll tell you one very interesting fact about this idol. It's so popular, Hatsune Miku, that one person got married to this idol. And now they have little blue babies together. Look at this. This is a real story. So if you travel to Japan, you can even marry your favorite character. Now the next trend that I would like to talk about is the tourism boom in Japan because of anime. A lot of fans travel to real life anime locations. For example, this very popular staircase from the movie called Your Name. I went there, a lot of people were waiting there to get their pictures clicked. Now the synergy of anime, manga, etc. Japan is the only place where one story becomes manga, anime, game, live concert, theme park, merchandise, cafe, etc. For example, Pokemon. Do you guys play Pokemon? Teachers are more otakus here. I like that. So, for example, Pokemon, it's not only a game, but also anime, merchandise, cafe, cards, etc. Another example would be the very popular Attack on Titan and Ghibli Studios. So, my last question, and I hope the answer is very enthusiastic this time. Are you ready to explore Japan? Thank you for that answer. Because Japan has opened the gates and they need skilled professionals like you. So we hope to see many of you in Japan working, studying, and making India proud. Now, this is our contact information. If there is any information that you need about going to Japan, JETRO, feel free to write to us. And looking forward to being in touch. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much, Janika ma'am.
Amity is proud that our students are already benefiting from JETRO's initiatives. And who better to speak to the value of this program than one who has lived it? We now invite Mr. Sainawa Modak, winner of the Talent for Student Contest 2025, to share his experience with the gathering. I would like our Vice Chancellor Ma'am and the Chairman JETRO to kindly give Mr. Sainawa Modak the prize.
Minna sama konnichiwa. Sainawa Modak to moshimasu. Honjutsu wa yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Watashi no nihongo wa mada benkyū chū desu node, ここから英語でお話しすることをよろしくお願いします。Honorable Chairman of JETRO, Mr. Noriko Ishiguro, Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President of JETRO, Honorable Dr. Atul Chauhan Sir, President and Chancellor, MIT University, and Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla Ma'am, Vice Chancellor, distinguished delegates, respected faculty, and my fellow students, thank you for the opportunity to present in front of everyone today. So today I'll be speaking on my participation in Talent for Japan and my subsequent visit to Japan in January this year. So around September last year, I came across this contest called Talent for Japan. A few things drawn it to me immediately. First, I had recently started learning Japanese, and like many of my peers, my admiration for Japan began with its incredible culture and media like anime. One interesting thing was one of the themes they proposed. It was regarding factory intelligence. I had an idea in mind and I decided to propose it. I designed a layered software solution using factory video surveillance. It was a multi-layered approach. The foundational layer took care of discrepancies that were common across all industries. And there was an additional layer that took care of discrepancies that took care of specific needs of specific industries, like pharmaceuticals or automotive. More importantly, it was tailored to address the unique operational challenges of both India and Japan. I submitted this proposal to a participating company called Geoglyph. A month later, I received the incredible news that out of thousands of participants, I was selected as one of the winners. 2 months later, which seemed like a lifetime, I went to Japan. Our itinerary was packed with unforgettable milestones. I would like to share a few of them with you. So these are a few photos. I have a lot of photos. I cannot fit them in one slide, unfortunately. So as I mentioned, there were a lot of unforgettable milestones. I will mention a few of them. One standout moment was meeting the ambassador of India in Japan. That's the center image right there. Her Excellency, Miss Nagma Malik, shared a lot of profound insights that stuck with me, not the least of which was an incredible perspective on the collaboration between India and Japan. She said, if we combine the flexibility of India with the innovation of Japan, we don't just create, we dynamically enhance. We then have the answer to not only what we create, but how effectively we can create it. I also had the nerve wracking but confidence building honor of presenting my idea directly to Geoglyph and later to the Japanese media. I was fortunate enough to receive a warm applause at the beginning of my speech, which helped me ease into the presentation. We also toured the University of Tokyo and the University of Toyama, where the hospitality of the students was second to none. We even visited industry giants like Sugino Machine and YKK, learning firsthand how they approach manufacturing and history. Now, I'd like to share a few of my personal perspectives that my visit to Japan showed me. First of all, I noticed a very interesting paradox there. People are always punctual, but they're never in a hurry. I initially thought to be one, you had to be the other. I was proven wrong. The society is grounded in immense empathy and mutual respect. Before the trip, through my cultural classes, I had heard about Japanese concepts like omotenashi, which is hospitality from the heart, and kuku o yomi, which is the art of reading the room. But I was fortunate enough to witness them firsthand. Another perspective that I want to share with you. So there were 11 of us, and hardly any one of us spoke any Japanese whatsoever. Jenica ma'am spoke on the language barrier that exists, but I'd like to give my perspective as well. For the 1 week that we were there, every Japanese person that we met took immense patience and immense conscious effort to make sure that we were understood and we were never lost. So whether it was the meticulous garbage sorting process, which is incredibly complicated, or the warm irashaimase at the convenience stores, the care they have for the community is very inspiring. The impact of this trip didn't end when I flew home. I reached back out to Geoglyph upon returning, and I'm incredibly proud to share that I have been interning with them since last month, turning my contest proposal into a real world professional experience. Finally, to my peers and juniors present here at MET, people will tell you that Japan is innovative, punctual, and absolutely beautiful. They are entirely right. But they will also tell you that learning Japanese is quite difficult. Unfortunately, they are right about that too. But speaking from personal experience, every day it gets a bit easier. Japanese people will do their absolute best to understand and support you if they see you are trying. As for working with them while I am just starting out, I can already see if you respect their time and their culture, you can build strong collaborative relationships. They're holding their end of the terms. I think we should take steps to learn their language and make their job a bit easier. Now, looking back, the 1 week in Japan felt like a lifetime in the best possible way. I went to different nation with strangers and left with lifelong friends. Japan is every good thing that you hear about it and so much more. If you ever get the chance to learn the language or visit Japan, please take it. Respect the culture, embrace the journey, and you will be amazed at what lies ahead. You may also consider Japan or a Japanese company as your place of work, as they offer some of the best opportunities for growth and learning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sainava, for sharing your journey with us. A fine example of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world as one family in practice.
We now open the floor for a short and lively question and answer session. Students who wish to ask a question may please raise their hands. Kindly state your name and department before your question. Due to a shortage of time, we will only be able to accommodate 2 questions. Students who wish to ask their questions, please raise your hands.
My name is Ashut Kumar, AIT BC Honors. Sir, I actually wanted to ask that which industrial gaps or challenges does Japan is facing now, but people haven't looked over it as of now, but can basically achieve success in future?
So do you specialize in AI?
Yes, sir.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, AI is a very important field for Japan, and so as you know, the internet, United States and China go ahead in the area of the AI, but still, Japan would like to catch up the capability to the both countries, and we believe that we are good at the manufacturing sector, and that's why so-called physical AI in that field. So Japan has some advantage, and I would like to focus on such an area to catch up the other countries.
Thank you, sir.
One last question.
Good morning, sir. My name is Tanvi Saraswat. I am currently pursuing BCA. I'm a second year student. So my question goes like, if JETRO were founded today instead of 1958, what would it looks like? What would its mission would look like?
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, as I said, so traditionally, so JETRO is a governmental organization which promote trade and industry, and that's why so far, so we supported the Japanese businesses invest in India, and of course, so we'd like to continue that effort. And at the present moment, so the only big businesses of Japan that invest in India, and second stage, so we'd like to support SME to invest in India. And also, as I said, so Japanese businesses, not only big business, but also the SME, would like to hire the foreign skilled professional. And that's why India would like to make a job fair to hire the Indian students to the Japanese big businesses and SMEs. And maybe so we'd like to invite you to participate in a job fair which is sponsored by JETRO. We will make such kind of effort in several universities in India. And please participate in that program. And please come to Japan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 次は、JETRO の執行副社長、秋子奥村様のスピーチをお聞きします。
May we now request Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President JETRO, to share her closing remarks.
Okay, thank you very much. What I can say, I'm so glad that I could have come to visit this university, and I met the student. Where is he? I think I met him at the Japanese embassy in February, and then I also remember Her Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Japan, encouraged all the Indian students to find their way to open their future, together with Japanese business or technique. and then their skills. So yes, as Ishiguro-san mentioned, or the doctor mentioned, we just had the global forum yesterday, together with 150 Japanese companies. And one of the company named Daikin, is anyone mentioned Daikin, that last part? And then they presented that compared to Suzuki, they took 40 years to expand their market in India. But Daikin just entered the Indian market, and then they succeed very quickly. And one of the reason why is they can get the good talented Indian people in here. So I just remember his message as well. And also, as you heard, that the Jenika-san, she is one of our best members working in JETRO office. And also we have a director, Indian director in our Bengaluru office. Together with those talented people, we can work, very quickly. And then, we cannot understand maybe clearly Indian culture or market, if we have only Japanese staff. So they help a lot. And then also we'd like to expand not only engineers, but also managers. We need those talented people. So, and then there are not so many people visited Japan so far. But please, just think about, or find a way to just visit anywhere in Japan. And as you saw the snow, when he visited Japan, it was snowing very, big snow. And I was so worried, and I heard that it was his first time visiting Japan, or maybe he was it was his first time to go abroad. So I was worried, he must be shocked with, heavy snow. But I've heard that everyone was enjoyed very much visiting Japan, both Tokyo and the rural areas. So Japan is smaller compared to India, but still we have many industry and places to visit. So please find or make a chance to visit Japan. We will welcome all of you. Thank you very much.
Arigato gozaimasu, Okumura-san, for those thoughtful words. As we come to the close of this memorable session, we request Professor Dr. Chandradeep Tandon Sir, Additional Pro Vice Chancellor and Dean, Faculty of Biosciences and Biotechnology, AUUP, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you. On the behalf of most respected Founder President Sir Dr. Ashok Chauhan ji, our Honorable Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Balwinder Shukla Madam, respected Dr. Silla Murthy ji, I take this opportunity to thank our distinguished guest Mr. Norihiko Ishiguro, Chairman and CEO of JETRO, Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President of JETRO, Mr. Yuji Ando, Mr. Horunobu Hara, Mr. Daisaku Yukita, Mr. Takahiro Nakao, Ms. Jenica Kalra, Assistant Director JETRO. I extend our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to Mr. Norihiko Ishiguro, Chairman, CEO of JETRO, for his inspiring address, for sharing his vision of strengthening India-Japan collaboration through innovation, research and development of highly skilled talent. Our sincere appreciation goes to Ms. Jenica Kalra for her very interesting and insightful presentation on highly skilled foreign talent program. I'm also very thankful to Ms. Akiko Okumura for her very encouraging words. I also extend my thanks to all deans, directors, faculty members, researchers, students who are present here, and the teams from STIF, FSTIA, ATPC, SNT Warriors, and also all our administration IT team for their dedicated efforts in making today's program a great success. We are very confident that today's interaction will further strengthen the partnership between Amity University and JETRO, creating new opportunities for academic collaborations, research, innovation, and student exchange. With these words, I once again thank our distinguished guests and everyone present here today. We wish the JETRO delegation a pleasant campus visit and look forward to a long and fruitful association. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
インドのリグベードのある詩句によると、
As it is written in one of the verses of the sacred Rig Veda,
サマニーワアクテスサマナフルダヤニバハ、サマナマストウォーマノ、ヤタワススサハサティ。というと、私たちの目的が一つとなり、心を一つに合わせることができますように、そして、すべての人の幸福のためにお互いを調和していき、共に働いていけますように。
may our purpose be the same, and may our hearts be united. May our minds be in agreement so that we may live and work together in harmony and for the good of all. On behalf of Amity Education Group, we thank our guests from JETRO for gracing us with their presence, their wisdom, and their friendship. Sayonara for now, though we trust this is only the beginning of a long and fruitful journey together.
今からアメティ大学のいろいろな施設を見に行きます。
We would now ask the guests to proceed for a tour of the Amity campus.
पांच गमले एफ ब्लॉक में जाने हैं ये साथ ही ले जाओ हैं?
For other applications they are using. So, so we have a innovation and design center basically. Yes, we will take you there to show you what kind of work the students are doing. Please come. Please come. So generally students. उसमें उसमें पहले इसमें पहले ठीक है. So this is the AI lab.
Yes, who is going to explain this? You are explaining? Come, take this. Please explain us.
Hello, my name is Ishan. I am an AI engineer here. There, if you see two golden things, that is NVIDIA DGX A100 server. So these are the two NVIDIA DGX A100 servers. Yes, NVIDIA. And the speed is 10 petaflops. That means 10 raised to power 16 operation are happening in a single second. And each server has 8 cores. Each core is 40 GB. So 320 GB, 320 GB, 640 GB of compute we are having. And this is connected to MIT Wi-Fi. So student and research scholar, they can just log in into MIT Wi-Fi and they can access this server. And for AI and ML, you know, we need parallel processing, and for that we need GPU.
We are educating all students irrespective of discipline and AI, and also focusing on research.
I can show you some of the research which we are.
In 2 minutes, just in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now only 1 minute.
So these are the domains which we are focusing on. Like if you see AI in robotics, AI in neuroscience, AI in defense technology, social science. So every domain we have, we are there. AI in business analytics, AI in open house, intelligence in pharma. Then we have education and rehabilitation, generative AI. And these are the collaboration we are having, IEEE and Scopus Index research paper we are doing.
We use AI in various areas: health, agriculture, defense,
All
space.
disciplines, all disciplines.
All disciplines.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
आगे सब नीचे आ जाओ।
Around 60 interns are presently working here and they are working on different areas. I will show you the details here, but before that I would like to talk about the latest innovation that we have done here. We have developed an AI professor here. So what happens is that we load the PPT and the professor will start giving instructions in any of the languages of your preference. Now we have configured it for different languages. Now today we have configured it in Japanese as well. So it will now teach you the subject in Japanese. So it is a computer organization and subject where it will talk about how a simple operation is being executed by the computer. So what is the algorithm behind it and how it starts operating and how. So you see we have selected Japanese. We simply need to enter the PPT in English and it will start talking to you.
私はアダプティブアンダースタンディング&リーズニングアシスタント、オーラでございます。ドクター稲焼マジヒによって設計され、アムティイノベーション&デザインセンターにて開発されました。私はスライド
So we can select the type of Japanese also, medium, high, what level we can also select. So when it will start, it is giving introduction, it is fast. And when it will start teaching you, it will slow down. So that students can understand. So he is Professor Dr. Maji. He is Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering and the main technical person in the design center. With ma'am PPT, ma'am just PPT. 1 minute only. So see here it is explaining the things in Japanese as well. So boardwork explaining also it will start doing. Yes. And we have a 3D printing facility here because for prototyping you need designing and designing in the computers, and then we have the 3D printers here, and these are being used for printing things in different materials as well. So some have been captured. This is a laser engraving machine. So the engraved designs are over there, and some of the 3D printed working models are being displayed there. Please come here. And we have this is the mechanical section. This is the mechanical section where we have a CNC router machine, and this can be used for engraving and cutting stones, metals, everything we can be do. And we have also the designing, cutting and designing tools over there, and welding machines are also there because many students are working on metal structures and all. So we use them, as well as we have plasma cutters for cutting thick steel as well. Some Hoover crafts I would like to show the students have made for participating in competitions. These are the bots. We will like to show a brief demo of an innovation. थोड़ा सा Thank you. Thank you.
例えば、プラス A プラスプラス B のように、両方ともすぐ
Good afternoon. I am Professor Vivek, Head of Institute of Amity Institute. Vehicles are completely cut section, and we have 8 adjunct faculty members deputed by Tata Technology here. They are all senior experts. So you can meet Mr. Rahul. He is associate manager with Tata Technology. He will explain about the learning center. Rahulji.
So this is a domain learning center where we have presentation section, other automotive components, so we can domain learning of automotive. Cut section and components over here. As you can see, we have got one Tata Sumo cut section over here. This is a multi-cut section model where we can teach how these two components get packaged and work together in synchronization over here. This is a one type body over chassis construction. Then we've got another type of monocoque body construction. So differentiation, we can tell students how the things will be moving, how this design. This is a monocoque design of construction of a passenger vehicle car. Over here, also, this is also electrically driven. Right now, you can see the enclosed working functioning of how the power gets generated from the engine and gets transferred to the wheel, and all those components working together in the synchronization, so that we teach students. So this basically enhance the capability of practical experience for students. So these are also one of the CRDA working models over here. This is again separate independent conception with all the federal components that also we can teach the students. So yeah. So thank you.
University. Digital library, about 500,000 items are there in our digital library, which is accessible on the campus, out of the campus. All e-books, e-journals, databases, articles, video lectures, all are accessible. Plus, of course, we have a lot of print material. Students can come here, variety of user spaces, lot of research support. All our PhD theses are uploaded to a national database of Government of India called Shodh Ganga. All our PhD theses are online, available in open access. Anybody can search, even you can search from Japan our all PhD theses. And all such kind of things. You imagine in a modern university library, we have it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ground floor, first floor, second floor.
Yes, 3 floors.